All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight and walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have.
I can leave 100,000, baby, and still count 100,000 later. Keep the position on that range. Start at the start of against me. As you say, he sent me $1 million and he said he checked me. Cause I got ends that I can't even check. A couple wins that I can't even check. I spent a jam to it when I ain't feeling like you the man that they wanna think on Brooklyn.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Adesanya is 4 years his senior. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the O2 Arena in London, England. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Marvin Vettori. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway. Ready. Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Straight punch lands.
They're certainly getting after it early.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. He'll finish his fight.
Oh! looking to land the right just out of range. Timely defense there, huge block for him. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Big elbow. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. Oh, straight right. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off him. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
Got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that will land it right on the spot.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. And they set. Got the single collar tie.
Huge knee lands to the tie punch.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Oh, huge block.
You gotta check these low leg kicks. Nice punch lands over the top. Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Oh, nice. Good takedown defense by Israel. That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage when you can hit him in the body that clean.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike. Good jab.
Seconds winding down in the opening round. Flush right-handed. There, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or his mama's out for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and then survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
At the end of that round, he is still going to be hurt. There's no way.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks. Big punch lands. Ooh. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Right hand landed. Look at him working and trying to shut the liver down.
Just out of range with that right hook. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control? He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Single collar tie now. Muay Thai plump. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter. And I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though, I see. Well, you saw his reference in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use. Inside, he's hooked now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh, well, you know about his kicks. They are on point this evening. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Takedown defense holds up. And there comes the separation now. Just missed with the left there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Lands flush with that right hand. Well, no surprises. He connects once again, and that looked like it landed right on that cut.
Right on the cut, and he's targeting it, right? He's looking. You can see him almost putting a laser beam on that cut and just putting his hands on it. It doesn't take much. He just keeps making it split, showing his opponent that he has no mercy. Good punch lands.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Wow. Switching stances here. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. There you go. Wow. Actually got the takedown. We might have got it. Unbelievable.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Well, you're going to have to be pretty perfect to get this guy off the throne. There he is, the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. Complete performance here tonight, and it ends with a win by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the lifestyle bender, Adesanya.
So there he is, still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after a win by way of submission here tonight. And despite the fact that the #1 contender came in and was all the rage, he got the job done relatively easily here tonight, submitting his foe inside the distance in defense of his middleweight title. Only one thing left to do tonight. That is to party. The celebration is on in the red corner with the undisputed UFC middleweight champion.